Yo, what's good, guys? Another video here. Today we got The Machine by Bert Kreischer. How the fuck am I supposed to say that? I don't know how to say that. But however the hell you say that, I'm not even trying to insult the dude. However you say his last name, that's who we're watching. Let's get it.
When I was 22, I got involved with the Russian mafia. Here's how it happened.
I've never seen this dude in my life, by the way. I should throw that out there.
I went to school at Florida State. I was not a very good student.
Hey, Florida
I was there
man.
like 7 years. I was there in most of the 90s. I was in college longer than grunge music was around.
What is grunge music? I've never heard of that in my life. Seriously, what is grunge music?
So, this is how bad of a student I was. One time, I signed up for a Russian class thinking it was Spanish, and it took 3 classes before I realized, I don't think this is Spanish. So I got to leave. The teacher, who was hot, he definitely worked out. I'm kidding. It was a girl. It was a girl. And she was hot. She still is hot. Hey. She stopped me. She goes, don't go anywhere. I need 14 kids to teach this class. You're the 14th. I need to teach this class in order to get my master's. So, if you sit back down, you don't have to do anything all semester, and I'll just give you a C. I was like, Strasvutia, bitches, I'm back. So I took Russian 1, 2, 3, and 4, never learned a word. Think about what I'm saying.
Not gonna lie to you guys, that would be me. That shit would definitely be me. Yep, that's some shit I'd do.
Strasvutia,
my
bitches,
dumb
I'm
ass
back.
was sitting there having no idea. Yep.
So I took Russian 1, 2, 3, and 4, never learned a word. Think about what I'm saying. I took 2 years of a language, took 4 semesters of my college career, 4 semesters. Russian 4 was taught in Russian. Do you have any idea what it's like to go to a class and sit there like an immigrant at the DMV all day? Like, the end of Russian 4, same teacher pulls me aside. She's like, we're taking a trip to Russia. If you go, you'll get a minor. I was like, okay, hold on.
Wait a
You know, I can't really speak, read, write, or understand the language, right? She's like, I'm fucking well aware of that. You gotta remember, I was taking tests in a language with which I was unfamiliar with their alphabet. Do you have any idea what it's like to take a test and make up hieroglyphics?
Nah, dude, that's some legend. I want to see his tests. I want to see what the fuck dude wrote. Because, like, I'm trying to imagine what the fuck I'd be writing. I'd be scared, bro. Like, I'd just be putting a bunch of little squiggly lines. Like, nah, dude, I want to see his tests. There ain't no way this is real, but if this is real, I want to see the test.
And the answer?
Actually, you know what? No, it probably is real, because I feel like there's some lazy-ass teachers who would just take this as a deal. Definitely students would. I would.
Is star circle hashtag shoe. She goes, it doesn't matter. We need kids to make this trip happen, and if you go with all the classes you've taken and the ones you will take, you will get a minor. And I was like, oh, that's all you had to say.
Hey,
let's go to Russia and fuck some minors.
Oh! Hold up. What?
It was different minor, obviously. Learned that the hard way.
He said, what? The fuck he say? What?
Said, you will get a minor. And I was like, oh, that's all you had to say. Let's go to Russia and fuck some minors.
Nah, bro. Send him to jail. Send him to prison. Prison. Send him to prison. Prison. Send him.
Different. It was different. Minor, obviously. Learned that the hard way. So we went to Russia in 1995. This is when the mob ran everything, and they told us that our very first night. They sat the whole class down. They're like, listen, we have paid off the mafia to keep you safe. In exchange for our money, they give us 2 young gangsters. I'm in the room like, this trip just got fucking awesome. The word for gangster in Russian is banditi. They go, these banditi are gonna live with us. They're gonna walk you to class. They're gonna walk you back from class. They're gonna take you on field trips, walk you back from field trips. Do not speak to them. They're in the mafia. Do not look at them, do not engage them, do not interact with them. I was like, they're gonna be my best fucking friends. So the first night I grab a bottle of vodka and a 6-pack of Baltica, which is our local beer, and I planned a sentence. I was gonna say, Strasvutia.
Time out. What'd he say? Reload.
I was like, they're gonna be my best fucking friends. So the first night I grab a bottle of vodka and a 6-pack of Baltica, which is
Baltica. Wait, yo! That's a real company! Time out! That's a real thing. This dude... So this might be real. Bro got a free trip to Russia! Oh, shit!
This is our local beer, and I planned a sentence. I was gonna say, Strasvutia, меня зовут Bert, очень приятно. Я работаю кошка.
What the fuck is that?
Does anyone speak Russian in here? I love that someone says no. No. I did a head count earlier. It doesn't look like it. I'll tell you what the sentence says. It's a badass sentence. I worked all day on it. Hello, my name's Bert. It's very nice to meet you. I work pussy. Kind of. It really means I work with cats. I didn't know the fucking language. What do you expect? It doesn't matter, because the second the door opens and I'm face to face with a real Russian gangster with the wife beater and the tattoos with the track pants and the cigarette, and he just stares me up and down. A frat boy from Florida State. I was wearing a fanny pack. He just looks at me and goes, "Stole." I fucking panicked, and everything I had planned on.
What stole mean? What does stole mean? I must know.
Saying flooded out of my head, and all I said to him in Russian in his doorway was, "I am the machine." And he started laughing. He goes, "What did you say?" I was like, "I'm the machine."
Oh shit.
He grabs me and he goes, "Come in and tell my friends." Brings me in a room full of 9 Russian gangsters drinking and smoking and just goes, "Stop! Tell them what you said." Now I'm like, fuck it, I'm the machine! They looked at each other, looked at me, and they're like, fuck it, he's the machine! And I became the machine, and these guys loved me.
Yo, let's fucking go!
You gotta realize though, the reason they loved me is I went shot for shot with them that night, all night long, until like 4 a.m. But all I knew how to say in their language was, I'm the machine! And I fuck cats.
Nah, you know what? There ain't no fucking way that's true. There's no fucking way this true. Is this true? Please tell me this is true. He got the beer right, but I suppose it's not hard to research. Dude, if that really happened, this dude has lived a hell of a fucking life. I can only pray that my life is amazing as this guy's.
So, we did everything together. We, like the guy that answered the door, his name was Igor. He was like my best friend. We did everything together. We ran a pool hall scam. We stole a boat.
Hey.
It was literally the best summer of my life.
Bro, that sounds fucking awesome.
And then one day, the whole class is taking a trip to Moscow. It's an overnight train trip. And I say to Igor, I go, this is going to be a blast. We got to be in the same cabin. And he goes, I can't go. I said, why not? And he goes, different mafia runs train, different mafia runs Moscow. I said, well, hold on. What's that mean for me? And he goes, don't worry. I set up banditi. I tell them about you. They'll take care of you. Sure enough, we get to the train station, and he introduces me to my 2 new gangsters, Igor and Igor. And he says to me, he goes, guys, this is the machine. If you give the machine vodka, you'll have a great time. The big ear of the 2 Igors looks like a kid on Christmas. He's like, oh, I can't wait to play with a machine. He grabs me and he goes, the machine doesn't sit in coach. The machine sits in first class with us. I'm like, that's what I'm fucking talking about. We go to first class, and it is pimped out with booze, food, and here's the real gangster part. Second the train takes off out of the station, everyone that works on the train comes in to pay their respects. The conductor walked in.
What?
Rips off the stars and stripes to his shirt, places them on my lap, and goes, "This is a present for the machine."
Let's fucking go! Yes!
It would be an honor to do a shot.
Yes! Dude, this sounds fucking awesome. Yo, this low-key sounds like a goddamn movie. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, some fucking college frat boy taking a class he doesn't understand goes and parties with a bunch of Russian gangsters. Like, dude, that's a fucking movie! If that's not a movie, that needs to be a movie. We're only... Okay, nah, I'm loving this video. This video is fucking sick.
Shot of vodka with the machine. I'm 22 years old thinking, these machine stories might have gotten out of control. We drink all the booze in an hour, and Big Igor stands up and he goes, "Machine, we go to the bar cart to get more vodka." I'm like, fuck it, I'm in the mob, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. We roll into the bar cart like a big dick in a locker room. Just, not that I've ever been that guy, but I've seen it. Just smack. You know the look where everyone looks like, oh shit, okay.
What?
Oh, someone's here, okay, all right. Igor looks at me, and in Russian he says, "Machine, go behind the bar and grab bread." In Russian. And I understood him. For a second,
go.
I'm like, I'm fucking learning. I'm learning the language my way, not through flashcards and textbooks, but by joining the mafia. I get behind the bar, I'm like, "Igor, I know what you said." He's like, "Go for your machine. Can the machine find cheese?" And I was like, "Sir, cheese, I got it.
Let's
Give
go.
me another one." He's like, "Grab vodka." I was like, "I already know that one, give me another one." He's like, "Grab the money." I'm like, "Huh?" He goes, "Grab the fucking money." And I realized at that instant, we're robbing the bar cart.
Oh!
And I'm the one doing it, hooked on phonics style. I grabbed the money.
Wait a minute. So you telling me dude starts to understand the language as he's There ain't no fucking way this is real. But this sounds like movie gold, bruh. Please be a fuck. I would watch the shit out of this movie.
Walk out. Two of my classmates see me and they're like, "You're in so much trouble." Go back to our first class cabin, and within 5 minutes, the head chaperone of this train trip, not the whole trip, just this train trip, she was an English teacher who did not speak Russian, who hated me before I robbed the train.
It's okay, all teachers hated me. So I'm gonna imagine, well, honestly, I ain't as crazy. I am not crazy enough to go party with a bunch of Russian gangsters. I wish, but I'm just not crazy enough to do that. So he's probably crazier than I am. So yeah, doesn't surprise me.
She comes over to our first class cabin and swings the door open with that like liberal arts confidence, just.
Yo.
This shit is over. You're done. Stand up right now. You stand up. You're done. Stand up. And Big Igor looks at me confused, then smiles, takes a big sip of vodka, spits it in her eyes, and goes, "No one talks to the machine like that." Shuts the door in her face and goes, "Fuck that bitch, this is Russia."
Yes!
"Don't worry, machine, when it gets dark, we have a good time."
Dude.
Like, what the fuck are we doing when it gets dark? Reaches in his pocket.
Dude. Yeah, bruh. That reminds me of so many fucking teachers, how he was describing, and now I'm just imagining some crazy Russian dude spitting drinks into all of my old asshole teachers' faces, and it making me happy. Yo, okay. Teach me how to say this guy's name right, because this dude's a legend.
Pulls out a ring of keys and he goes, "We're robbing the whole fucking train."
Okay. This point,
I'm a good person.
you might as well. You only lived once.
I don't cheat. This is why. Let me tell you. I don't cheat on my wife. I don't cheat on my wife because one morning our whole family was in bed, the dogs, the cats, the girls, my wife, and we were just giggling, and it was pure. It was perfect. And I thought to myself, I don't ever want to screw this up. This is the most important thing. This is what life's about. And they got up to make chocolate chip pancakes, and I laid in bed and I said, I will never cheat on my wife. I had a conversation with myself. I said, if I ever get into a situation where a hot girl's flirting with me, or I think she's flirting with me, and it seems like it could go further, I'm just gonna cock block myself. I'm just gonna look her in the face in front of everyone and go, I don't cheat on my wife! Now, I may be wrong. She may not be hitting on me. She may throw a drink in my face, slap me, or I may be right. None of that matters to me. What matters to me is that I don't cheat on my wife because I've already had that conversation. Here's the problem. I never had that conversation about robbing trains.
Hey, fair enough.
So when presented the opportunity, I thought I'd be like, not me. I'm going to go back and work on my verbs. But apparently, when presented the opportunity, I'm the guy that's like, fuck it, let's start with my class. So we robbed them first. While they slept, if that makes it better.
Okay.
And then we robbed the whole train. And if there's any consolation, we robbed me too. My bag was with them.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you have to rob yourself? Like, if you think about it, logically speaking, if you rob everybody except yourself, you look suspicious as fuck. You kind of got to rob yourself too.
And then we drank all night long. All night long. Like literally until 6 in the morning. Top 5 drunkest I've ever been without throwing up in my entire life. We pull into Moscow at 6 a.m. I'm pissed drunk. You ever been so drunk you're like, I know I gotta piss, but I can't find my dick. Train stops, sun's up.
No way.
I'm hammered. Door opens. Same teacher, not mad.
Well, yeah, she learned her fucking
Curious,
lesson.
right? She looks me in the eyes, smiling, and goes, I want to be the one to tell you they've alerted the police.
Oh.
And I look out, and on the platform, my whole class is standing there with a cop, talking. They're upset. They've been robbed. I get it. Apparently, they'd never heard snitches get stitches. Big Igor sees this and is completely unfazed. He's like, oh, don't worry. I talked to police for both of us. I was like, oh, thank God. He cracks a bottle of vodka. I'm like, I wouldn't bring that out to an officer, maybe. Lights a cigarette, walks out to the cop, who's taking a statement. The cop is taking a statement. Igor walks up behind him, grabs him by the arm, spins him around, and goes, fuck you! We fuck you in the mouth! We fuck you in the ass! I'm like, stop with the fucking we shit! Now the cop is just staring at me and I hear him bark out, Pardon, skidye, which I don't even know what that means, but it doesn't sound like, you're okay, stay there! It is a come to Jesus moment where you know you fucked up. All I thought as I walked to the cop, who's standing in front of the class I just robbed. Next to the gangster I robbed them with, my only thought was, this isn't how I plan on spending my second junior year. And the gulag taking hot dicks to the throat.
Oh.
I get 5 steps from the cop, who looks impatient as shit. He takes 2 big ass steps, grabs me by the arm, spins me away from my class, away from Igor, pulls me right into his face, and he goes, so, I understand you're the machine. Nice.
Let's go! Fuck yes! Let's go!
Tonight you party with us. I was like, what? He's like, tonight you party with us, yes? And I looked at him and I was like, wait, I'm not in trouble? And he gets so close to me, I can smell his morning cigarette, and he goes, no. Fuck that bitch, this is Russia.
There's a movie? There's a... Wait, nah.
I'm not in trouble? And he gets so close to me, I can smell his morning cigarette, and he goes,
We got a movie trip! Yo, we're watching this movie. Hey, yo. Somebody send me this movie. I will watch this movie live stream with you guys. I don't care how long it takes. We will live stream a movie together. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Yo, this story is fucking awesome. This guy is fucking awesome. I hope so badly this is true, even though there is no way in hell. I want it to be true so bad. Either way, give me the fattest motherfucking like of your life. Comment, subscribe, ring the bell, click all. You know how YouTube works. I'm out. Bye. With